Good morning, class. So before we start our lesson for today, please stand up and let us pray. Miss Nutarte, please lead the prayer. Okay, thank you. You may now take your seat. So let us check the attendance first based on your seat plan. Okay, very good. Nobody is absent. So before we proceed to our discussion today, let's have an energizer first. So all you have to do is to follow the dance step that is being presented in the video. Okay, thank you. Please be seated. So now, are you all ready to listen to our discussion for today? So okay, let us have first some review about our topic last meeting. What was our last topic all about? Miss Limbaro? Okay, thank you. What are the different types of work center arrangement? Miss Pavon, can you please answer? Okay, very good. So now, let's proceed to the unlocking of terms and terminology. Students, please read the text below. Okay, thank you. But before we proceed to our main discussion, first, let us have some activity. So I will show you some pictures and everyone can guess what are those pictures all about. And I'll give you 40 seconds to analyze the picture. So what comes up in your mind when you saw the picture? Mr. Felicilda? Okay, very good. So based on the picture that is being presented, what do you think is our main topic for today? Yes, Miss Sala? You got it right, Mr. Sala. Very good. So our main topic for today is menu planning. So the objectives for today's lesson is, at the end of the lesson, the 80% of the students are expected to describe the factors in menu planning, explain the importance of menu planning, understand the mechanics of effective menu planning for customer satisfaction. So now, let's proceed. So, what is menu planning? Everyone, please read. Okay, thank you. So, menu planning is a process of deciding which food and beverages items a food establishment will offer to its customer. So, menu planning also involves selecting and organizing items based on factors such as target market, pricing, and business goal. So there are different factors that is needed to consider in planning a menu. So the first factor that is needed to consider is personal skills level. Everyone, please read. So, thank you. So it is really important to consider the personal skills level to ensure that they execute the menu items effectively. Kaya like for example is nagbuot-buot ra kag butang sa imong mga menu items, wala ka nag consider sa skills level sa imong chef or cook or sa imong skills level nga mubuhat ingato nga food is na ay big possibility nga expectation versus reality ang imong customer kay like for example sa presentation, ang imong presentation nga gibutang sa imong menu items or menu book is kanang nindot si Jaja, ang skills level sa imong tighimo sa presentation sa inyong food sa restaurant is what's the skills levels ay gamay yung skills level. So there is a big possibility nga expectation versus reality ang imong customer. So it is really needed to consider the skills level of a person. So the next factor is product availability or seasonality. So the availability of ingredients based on seasonality and local sourcing practices ensure freshness and minimize cost. It is really important to consider the product availability or seasonality. Kay like for example is seasonal ang imong gibutang na kay item sa menu nga seasonal ang ijang ingredients nga imong gibutang or sa seasonal ang ijang ingredients, so there is a big possibility nga dili stable bitaw ang imong pagbaligya nga to. So naay ka ng big chance nga magwawa dito siya sa imong menu or sa imong tinda. So it is really important to consider the product availability in order to minimize the cost pod kay na may uban nga seasonal nga product nga mahal. So if mahal ang ingredients sa imong tinda is mahal pod ang imong baligya sa imong food nga gibaligya. No? So ang availability pod sa product. So if available siya sa market every day or bisag ganun sa ba nara siya sa market is na ay big chance nga fresh jud siya kanunay kay makonsume siya sa mga tao. So ang kanipong seasonality is fresh siya pero na ay big chance nga if magtinda ka ingana nga seasonal ang ingredients sa imong product is mahal jud ang ijang cost. So nasabtan ra. So next, the quality and price stability. So please read Mr. Mihor. So, okay, thank you. So, it is really important to consider the quality and price of our product. Kay, the first thing is kanang ang quality. So, if nindot ang quality sa atong pagkaon, bisag dili mahal ang price bitaw is consistent jud ang pagbalik-balik sa mga customers nato. Kay like for example is dirara nimo siya sa market gipalit ang ingredients dia but the quality is high bitaw kanang pang high class nga quality ang imong gigamit nga ingredients. So naay possibility nga dako jud ang imong ginansya kinahanglan pod stable ang price sa imong product. Kay if ever dili stable, like for example yung ka nga ay daghang giganahan sa akong product, so milimim ka nga okay huning patas-an kay para dako og profit. So dili siya pwede no kay kinahanglan jud stable ang price sa imong product kay para magbalik-balik jud ang tao ma-maintain ang profit ang consistency pod sa imong menu nga dili siya magbago-bago bitaw. Like for example kanang pag baligyan mo sa adobo kintahay pag kinaunhan is pag 30 pag kuan mo nga kaya ang daghang giganahan so mo nang imong itaas imo nang itag 50 so dili jud na siya pwede. So kinahanglan jud mo i-consider ang quality and price stability para ang customer pod nimo is magbalik-balik, no? dili laman ang price stability ra ang imong kanang hunahon apil pod ang quality sa imong product nga bisag barato ra siya taas iyang quality ja bisag mahal pud siya kinahanglan high pud ang quality sa product para magbalik-balik jud ang mga customers nimo. So nasabtan ra everyone. So the next factor that is needed to consider in planning a menu is competition. So analyze the offerings of competitors to identify gaps in the market or unique selling point that can be leveraged to differentiate the menu. So competition is really important to consider in planning a menu. So kay para makaibaw ka og unsay wa sa ilang menu kay kung wa sa ilang menu nya kay baw ka mo nga mo click, so why not to try that kind of kanang strategies bitaw kay like for example is if manundog ra ka sa ilang menu, so dili jud na pwede no kay na may big possibility nga mo click sa ila pero dili sa imo, so kinahanglan jud mo identify ka sa gaps, like gaps nga ug unsay wa sa ila naa sa imo kay para ang mga tao bitaw is mo kuan sa imong product murag ma-attract ba dili lang kay manundog ka sa ila para na po'y difference sa inyong menu or di ba kintahay kay baw ka nga chikinan ang ila, so why not to try lain nga food ang i-offer nimo dili kay manundog lamang ka para napoy difference sa inyong menu. So considering competition in planning a menu is really important kay para nay kalahian sa inyong product nga gibaligya. Okay? So nasabtan na ba? So the next one is supply level. Please read everyone. So considering supply level in planning a menu is really important kay para ang supply sa mga ingredients is naa jud siya kanunay, stable jud siya, and one of the reason pod is para ang ingredients nga kinahanglan sa atong product nga gihimo is available pod kanunay, dili siya maglain-lain. So if dili stable ang supply, so there's a big possibility nga dili pod stable ang pagbaligya nimo in that specific product or food product kay og way supply ja ang imong ang ingredients nga imong gikuan is kanang seasonal bitaw siya sa kadong giingon ganina. So kinahanglan jud ang supply level nimo is ma-monitor every week kay para dili maglain-lain ang ingredients sa inyong product ja. Kinahanglan pod ang relationship nimo sa supplier is okay pod para ma-ensure ang ma-ensure ang stability sa inyong supply. So, industry trends. Stay informed about current trends in food and beverage industry, including popular ingredients, cooking techniques, and dining experiences to remain relevant and innovation. So, it is really important to consider in planning a menu that aware ka sa trends sa mga food and beverages kay para dili ka maawahi bitaw, so dili ka mawa sa panon kung atong tawgon kay like for example is ikaw ang imong theme kintahay sa imong restaurant is arang ka old theme diyan karon diya kay more on static, so kung ingana may big possibility nga wa nimo palit nimo kay laay, so kinahanglan jud inform ka sa mga current trends in food industry kay para mo remain or mo stable gihapon ang imong profit sa imong restaurant, no? So kinahanglan jud nga i-appeal na to ang industry trends sa to consider in planning a menu kay para dili ka irrelevant sa food industry, more bag dili ka one so daghan gihapon ang mo mamalit sa imo kung remain akong informed ka sa mga trends karon, especially that now one of the kanang tan-awon jud sa mga mamalitay is ang place jud ang lugar. So kung old theme ang imong theme sa imong restaurant is na big possibility nga yung ka ay di na may dira kay sa karaan naman na wa sila na inform sa trend, so kinahanglan jud inform ka sa current trend sa food industry para dili ma-behind ang imong restaurant. So next, concept and theme. Align the menu with the restaurant's concept and theme to create a cohesive dining experiences for customer. So malagi to ganina sa kinahanglan i-consider pod ang industry trend. So karon if mag-consider ka sa industry trend, kinahanglan pod nimong i-consider ang concept of theme sa imong restaurants. Kay like for example, if ang concept sa imong restaurant is Disney Kintahay, but the menu nga imong gi-offer is dili siya pang Disney, ja ang treatment or ang experience nga ma-experience sa customers inside the restaurant is dili siya pang Disney. So it is really important nga ang menu ug ang concept sa restaurant ug ang services is align jud siya with each other para happy ang mga customers ug para mas mubalik-balik ang customers nimo, especially if ganahan sila og mga Disney bitaw. So like for example mo lagi to Disney nga theme, so kinahanglan Disney ang mga Disney ang mga menu, ang name kintay sa menu is imong iutro or ang style sa menu, ang forma sa menu mo imong ihimong Disney. Ang experiences pod is more po jud mga Disney princesses, so kinahanglan jud ang concept and theme is needed to consider in planning a menu kay para makahibaw ka og unsa nga klase nga menu ang imong i-offer sa mga customers. So the last factors that is needed to consider in planning a menu is operational system. So consider the capabilities of the restaurant's operational system, including kitchen equipment, staffing, to ensure the menu is feasible, execute efficiently. So kinahanglan jud i-consider nato ang operational system sa atong kitchen kay para makahibaw ta og unsa nga mga product ang pwede nato i-offer sa mga customer nga mahimo nato kay namang da equipment. So if dili nato i-consider ang operational system sa atong kitchen, especially sa mga kitchen equipments, is na big possibility nga di nato mahatag sa customer ang that specific food nga ilang gipili sa menu kay pungan mata sa equipment. Like for example is nag-offer ka og mga baked goods sa imong menu, wa kay sakto nga equipment para mabuhat ingato, so dili jud nimo siya mahatag sa mga customer. So kinahanglan jud nga atong i-consider ang operational system, especially the kitchen equipment sa atong restaurant usa ta maghimo og menu. So that's all the factors that is needed to consider in planning a menu.
Alright, so now let's proceed to the mechanics of menu planning. A menu is constructed in a systematic manner according to the following steps. So first we have decide the suitable menu pattern, whether one wants fixed menu or selections of both. So this means that determine how much adaptability or freedom should be maintained when designing or updating a menu. It could involve considering factors such as dietary restrictions, seasonal availability of ingredients, or customer preferences. So for example, let's say you're designing a menu for a restaurant. So if you want to identify the degree of flexibility needed, you might consider including a mix of fixed items that are always available along with some rotating specials or customized options to cater to different tastes and dietary needs. So this way, you provide both stability and variety for your customers. So second, identify the degree of flexibility that needs to be kept in the menu. So identifying the degree of flexibility in amino involves determining how much variation or adaptability is needed to accommodate different dietary preferences, seasonal ingredients, or changing customer tastes. For example, a restaurant may decide to offer a fixed menu with a few rotating seasonal specials to provide some flexibility while maintaining a core set of popular dishes. So, this approach allows the restaurant to cater to a variety of preferences without overwhelming customers with too many options. So, third mechanics, we have choose which specific meal would be the main dish and plan around with various side dishes. These selected dishes should enhance each other's color, texture, flavor, and taste. So this means selecting a central or main dish and then selecting complementary side dishes that enhance the overall dining experience by balancing colors, textures, flavors, and taste. So for example, if the main dish is salmon, so you might choose sides like roasted asparagus with lemon zest for a vibrant color and a flavor. Garlic mashed potatoes for a creamy texture and a mixed green salad with freshness. So each side complements the salmon by adding contrasting flavors and textures while also enhancing the overall visual appeal of the meal. So for the last um, mechanics of menu is for cycling menus. Ensure that the same food item or dish does not appear consecutively to make sure that variety is observed. So this means when creating cycling menus where the same set of menus repeats over a certain period, it is important to avoid serving the same food item or dish in consecutive cycles to maintain variety and keep the menu interesting for customers. So example of a cyclic menu, if you have a weekly menu cycle, ensures that if you serve lasagna on Monday or adobo, you didn't repeat it to the following Monday. Instead, plan to include a different main dish, such as fried chicken or others, to offer variety and prevent repetition. This approach keeps customers excited about the menu and encourages them to return for different dining experiences. So now, we're having a group activity. So each group will make their own menu that include the nutrients that is being available in the food pyramid. And I will be given 15 minutes and the group will choose our representative to present their output in the class. So each group will be rated based on the rubric. For the criteria, we have collaboration and communication. 25 points if accurately contribute ideas and actively participate in decision making, and 10 points if mostly participate in decision making, then 5 points limited participation. Then presentation skill. 15 points well prepared, clear, and confident during the presentation. 10 mostly confident and clear, and 5 lacks clear presentation. Then time management, 15 points if well-timed effective use of 15 minutes. 10 points mostly prepared time, close to 15 minutes, and 5 seed or falls short significantly. Incorporations of nutrients. 15 points F includes a balanced variety of nutrients from the food pyramid. 10 points partially includes nutrients from the food pyramid and 5 lacks incorporations of nutrients. So now, start doing your group activity. Alright class, are you done? Okay, present your output. Okay, thank you everyone. So prepare a one-half sheet of paper, then answer the following questions briefly. So first, define what is Minot planning. Second, what is the main advantage of a well-planned Minot? And then last, give at least three considering fact aspects and describe each based on your own idea. Once you are done, pass it to the front.